know what? I don't fit laugh, whoa. Anyway, what's up, my people? It's your girl, Adeola, in Adeola, coming to you via the internet, online media, YouTube to be precise. No, let me tell them so that they understand, just in case people don't see me anymore. You know that I come here, I talk about issues going on in Nigeria and other African countries, but now the Senate in Nigeria has sponsored a bill known as Act to Prohibit Frivolous Petitions and Other Matters Connected Therewith, whatever that means. Now, for those of you that don't speak English like myself, what they are trying to say is anybody that says something that politicians don't like will either be jailed for 2 years or pay 4 million naira fine. That is to say, social media users, yes, you are included. All of you on Facebook saying Senate President is corrupt. You think that I've not been monitoring you? Yes, you especially, Onilo, Twitter users, even text messages. These people, they have no shame. So you no longer have liberty in what you send as text messages or WhatsApp messages. Yes, WhatsApp is on the list. WhatsApp and Instagram as well. And of course, YouTube. So if you write anything online or you make a video and put it on YouTube, God forbid that you say the senators are corrupt. Guess what? You are facing 2 years in prison. Unless of course you have 4 million naira to build yourself. So you see why I'm super high today? Because I'm waiting for them to make a move. Just imagine all the issues that our senators could focus on right now. Unemployment rate, minimum wage that they are trying to decrease. Just imagine, I talked about that last week. Boko Haram terrorists, and their headache right now is what you write on your Facebook walls. Are you kidding me? What? By the way, I'm not really worried about that bill. I'm not worried because we'll fight until we win. They just want to scare us. No, so I'm actually more worried about that senator that proposed the bill. I mean, look at the man. He seriously needs a wardrobe makeover. Don't you? Like, when I saw his photo, I said, I've been asking myself, what did he do with his own wardrobe allowance? Whoever let this man out of the house looking like this, is such a wicked person. I mean, this looks like Boscoro. Ben and Select under the bridge. What did they call it? Those used and reused. Never mind. When you're getting paid millions of naira, should you be dressing like this? And is the man not from Kebbi State, one of the poorest states? No, so has he proposed any bill to better education in his state or build hospitals or good roads for his own people before proposing that online media should be censored? Oh my God. I hope I have not crossed the line. Am I going to jail? Because I talked about his outfit. Do you have 4 million naira that you can borrow me to bail out your girl? Wait a minute. I forgot you are the one I'm talking to. My dear, you have bigger issues than I do. I hope you have hundreds of millions of naira with all the pictures and videos that you play on this show. Yourself will need hundreds of millions of naira before this episode ends. We're in the same boat. You pray for me, I pray for you. If they will arrest anybody, they have to arrest Dr. Damages first. That one has no filter, he just... Anyway, so I learned that Senator Dino Melaye was one of the seconders of this bill. He said the media said it was said that he was corrupt. So because of that, he said he's been blackmailed by Sahara.
An instrument of satanic manifestation. The Sahara reporters, they operate from New York. This Senate must write the government and people of the United States of America. We must also educate the American government.
Hey ya. Uncle Dino, you need to ask for Astra Gafurulai. Yes, and this is not a laughing matter for those of you that are laughing. Astra Gafurulai. Because you used to be an activist, Benny. You used to yell politicians left and right. Back in the day, when you didn't have that Rolls Royce, or the $1 million mansion, yes. Or that Lamborghini, or the big bed, we see pictures of you. Like to show off, it's okay. Back in the day, when you didn't have your name as your plate number, Dino one, or all those sports cars, you used to yap politicians, my brother, you were throwing stones at the glass house. But now that you are inside the glass house, you don't want other people to throw stones. It's not fair now. My brother, Astra Gafurulai, I'll pray for you for 3 days. Lori okay, Yanone, because you need a toss from above. He touched me. Thank you, my brother. You're that one. By the time I'm done with these people, they will all be touched. Yes. That time when you were fighting against corruption, we used to be friends. I have a photo with him. Can you put up? Yeah, this is my photo with Mr. Dino Melaye. Not too about me. At that time, Uncle Dino, so you understand, you came of your own will. Nobody forced you. You came with your own 2 legs. You came to Sahara TV, no be so, and this is what you said.
I actually underrated Sahara reporters. The perception we have in Nigeria is like a cyber operation that is done on one or two computers. But what I'm seeing here is a complete studio, digital, well-equipped, well-staffed. I'm brilliantly impressed.
Stop it.
And I'm using this medium to call on Nigerians at home and in diaspora to support the Sahara reporters that have now tagged as the conscience of the nation.
Oluwagbami, help me. Somebody help me now. Did anybody force this man to say these things? Wait a minute. Maybe I didn't hear very well. Did he just ask all Nigerians to support Sahara?
I'm particularly very impressed, and I wish you all the best, and we will continue to support your activities.
My brother! My dear, you think they held him at gunpoint at Sahara? That's there to say all those things. Hey, you know? My money don't go up, oh. No be so. I just didn't know me like, hey, whoa, that's another 4 million naira. No be so. Hey, my dear. We're running out of money. How are we going to keep up? That is already 8 million naira from one show. I better keep quiet, you know. Now for my fellow Nigerians, please don't be alarmed by that bill. This is all happening because you have a corrupt man as the Senate president. We all saw when they took him to court for 13-count corruption charge. For now, he thinks that he killed that court hearing. No, be so. But it's very clear that he used people to propose that bill through the back door. You understand? Because it would be weird to see him proposing the bill, no? So, and it's all because the media refused to forget about his court case. Now, the media recently reported how Mr. Senate President blackmailed CBN officials to pay him 250 million naira so that he wouldn't expose how former President Goodluck Jonathan illicitly approved 60 billion naira for NSA. If you don't do something wrong, my people cannot fabricate lies about you and produce evidence. I mean, even if that should happen, when people lie about you, all you need to do is speak up and prove your innocence. No be so. But if you want to put everybody that says something that you don't like in prison, you will end up putting everybody in prison because it's not all the time that people would agree with you. So you will put all of them in prison. You know, countries that are actually doing well, do they have laws like this, or am I missing something? In fact, those are the countries that have the harshest critics, and that's how a nation gets better. That's how a nation grows. It's called check and balance. That is what they call democracy. Himself, the Senate president, while lobbying for this anti-media bill, himself said that people must be held accountable for their actions. Thank you. So why can't we hold him accountable for his own actions? Now, having said all that, you know, I'm just waiting to hear what Mr. President would say. Hey, Mr. President, freedom. As you know, every week I tell you guys that I don't know anything, you know, on this show. So if any senator is offended by all that I have said, blame it on Kole Dewoshe, you understand? He tells me what to say. Besides, he's the one with the photos and videos. Who am I? What do I know? So I have no problem sending you his home address. Here, you understand? Shut up. I'm talking to people right now. As you guys know, I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So now that I got that out of my system, now let me tell you the gist of the week. Move closer. Did you hear that the owner of AIT, Dr. C, was arrested by the EFCC? I'm telling you, I was shocked. I said, hey, how did this happen? Apparently, the secret is out. So, EFCC found evidence of money transfer to Dr. C by the former security advisor to President Jonathan, that is Sambo Dasuki. You know, at first, they said they interrogated this man. They said, oh God, did you have any business with NSA? He said, no. He didn't know that they had evidence. Finally, he opened up. He said, you know, so this is what happened. So the 2.1 billion naira that I collected was actually transferred to me to advertise for PDP during election. I said, child, look at the human being. So, okay, first of all, since when does the National Security Advisor pay for advertisements for a political party? Was he the accountant for PDP? Am I missing something? Tell me that was not the money that was supposed to be used to buy weapons for our soldiers. Hey, whoa! Second of all, 2.1 billion naira. That is a $10.5 million. My people, 10.5 million. So all those videos that AIT put together at that time, remember how they said Buhari was a demon, Tinubu was the devil, Amechi was an evil spirit. So what we were saying was the 2.1 billion naira at work. Hey, whoa! But just on the side, excuse me 1 minute, my dear, AIT should fire all their video editors and their camera crew. Didn't you see those videos? The quality was very, very bad. That is what they could do with 2.1 billion naira, $10.5 million, my dear. Imagine what we would do with that kind of budget. I trust you, Omola. Those videos, they were very bad quality. But back to serious issue. 2.1 billion naira. Wow. So they picked him up, and the National Security Advisor himself, that is Dasuki. Now, to think that Dr. C is already abusing the same Jonathan that he was campaigning for at that time makes me wonder if you already finished the 2.1 billion naira. That is $10.5 million like that, gone within a year. Honestly, I'm so glad that we have a new government in Nigeria. If not, all these things would have been swept under the carpet. Nobody would know. So you have to give kudos to the Buhari administration for digging up all these corruption cases. You not do well, my old guy. You not do well. Now that I have Mr. President's attention, you not do well. I have something that I want to say. Can you get me Mr. President on speed dial? He's not on. He traveled again. He traveled again. Okay, get me his advisors. You know, Malam Gaba Shehu and Malam Femi Adeshina. Yes. My father's in the Lord. How are you there? If nobody else is talking to Mr. President, why can't you talk? I hope you are watching, because in case you are living in a bubble, you need to wake up, fa. People are not happy. Yes, you are picking up corrupt people. We see that. But people are more concerned about the price of Gari and Ekpa. In case you don't know, petrol is still scarce. Electricity is no longer stable in many places, even though they were stable after the inauguration. And Oga Buhari is traveling the what? What? Hey, is it true that he has already made 12 trips abroad since he became president? Because, you know, that was one of my issues with President. Good luck to Jonathan, you know, Ajala Tamo, Ajala travel. Every day you travel, every day. When would we sit down at home and take care of business? Now Buhari is doing the same thing. Why does he have delegates? Nobody say make them go represent him for other countries. Are they not supposed to go and represent him abroad? I don't think that you understand this. This is a very serious issue. Nigerians all over the world were so hopeful when Buhari won the election. Not me, because, you know, I was campaigning for Jonathan the whole time. But people thought as soon as Buhari won the election that things would turn around. In fact, people that are not Nigerians, they were so hopeful for Nigeria. See, time is going now. It's already 6 months. If you don't have anything tangible to show for 6 months, apart from picking up people and all that, how do we know that the next 4 years would really change Nigeria? And why do we still have 10 private jets, by the way, for Mr. President? Tell me that is no longer the case. Because I remember a few months ago, we had that Mr. President will be selling some of the private jets. It was all over the news at that time. Oh, Buhari orders disposal of 9 presidential aircrafts to cut costs. Everybody was happy, myself included. We were so excited. We said, yes, change is here. Change. Imagine how we felt when they said it was not true. Oh, Buhari has not ordered the sale of 9 presidential jets. We were like, okay, but is he going to? So by now, I thought we would have sold some of those jets. You are disappointing, Mama. Seriously, those people that are close to Mr. President, you need to talk to him. Last week, I talked about the fight against Boko Haram. How far? The day terrorists killed 100 people in France, they went after them. Those people were serious. Why do you think everybody on Facebook changed their profile to the photo of the flag of France? So why are we doing business as usual with security in Nigeria? And you wonder why people don't change their profile photo to Nigerian flag with all the people that have been killed in Nigeria? It is because they're waiting for us to get serious. Chibok girls, you know how many days now that those girls have been missing? Thank you, my sister, for diligently putting up the day every day on Twitter. People like this, you need to honor them. We are not serious. We are not serious at all. So many things that started working when Buhari became president are no longer working. The fear of Buhari is starting to disappear, in case you don't know. You know, I don't like that. That scares me. I want people to say, Buhari change. Buhari change. I thought by now the change will be felt everywhere in Nigeria. So my brothers in the Lord, tell them to sit down at home and take care of business. Take care of business, and then we can go elsewhere and see how life is elsewhere. You not do well. But again, you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So before I leave, I want you guys to see a little bit of Algeria. Yes, I used to do this until we ran out of countries to feature, but we want to start this again. So I want you guys to see a little bit about Algeria. Beautiful, right? Very, very beautiful. Before I leave today, I'd like to read some of your emails, and the first one is from Onipofi Abdul Latif, and he says, "Hi Adeola, Saraki must face the music without much ado if Mr. President is really serious over corruption issues." My brother, Onipofi, you know I pity you. How dare you write such an email about the Senate President? Where have you been? You have facing 2 years in prison, or do you have 4 million naira for you to write such an email that Saraki must face the music? If these people are saying they want to be checking our text messages, our WhatsApp messages, Instagram, Facebook messages, you don't think they will get to the point where they will ask us to submit our email passwords? So be careful. The next email is from Abiodun Adeoti, and he says, "Hi Adeola, I heard in one of your episodes that you have a show coming up in Boston, Massachusetts with Dr. Damages. Yes, it's such a good idea, and we're looking forward to meeting you guys." Oh, thank you so much. Of course, we're starting our live show here in New York. It's going to be the bomb. I cannot wait. And of course, Boston is on the list. So yes, we will make it out to Boston. So yes, I look forward to meeting you too, my brother. Thanks for reaching out to the people of Africa, especially Niger, and the new non-profit that you launched is such a great idea as well. I have no doubt that many lives will be touched. Oh, thank you. You want to make me cry. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thanks again to all those that have donated to Kawa Foundation. I'm so excited that we're making progress. One of the board members, who's a medical doctor, has actually been in dialogue with the hospital in India, where we're trying to get Temitope out of the hospital. As you know, he's been there for 2 years, and we're trying to see what we can do to get him out so that he can go home for Christmas this year. So one of the board members, who's a medical doctor, has been in dialogue with the hospital, trying to see what we need to do for them to reduce the price. We need to raise about $3,000, but we're still dialoguing with them. So thanks to all those that have donated, and hopefully more people will donate. It's already December, but I'm really trusting God that we can get this guy out of the hospital by Christmas time. Thank you so much. And that's all the time that I have for emails today. Please keep sending your emails to adeola.keepingitreal@gmail.com. So before I sign out, I'm so excited to tell you guys that it's just a few more days to the live show featuring myself and Dr. Damages. Make sure you get your ticket. I'm sorry, I can't save ticket for everybody. You have to go online, get your ticket on time. As you guys are aware, we have a number of performers that would be coming. We have the AVO boys. They would be dancing that night. We have the Supreme Dancers. Not only that, we have Laulu Sebanjo. We have a comedian coming, as well as Dr. Damages and myself. And of course, we have Dr. Damages' sexy nurse. Yes, Mahmoud Oka will be there as well. And all his other nurses. I don't know how he manages with so many women. And don't forget that we have a lot of prize giveaways that night. We'll be giving out prizes intermittently. We're so excited. We hope that you join us that night, and we'll get to meet you live and direct and hang out together. All right, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.
Welcome to First View Luxury Hotel. At First View Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit First View Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.firstviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. First View Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.